Okay guys, so here we are for part 2 of setting up my Hobonichi Weeks Mega for 2022. And if you saw part 1, then I'm very glad you clicked over to part 2 and wanted to see how this turned out. And if you are tuning in right now, then that's probably okay too, because I'm going to flip the whole thing at the end, so you will see everything I did in part 1 anyway. And so let's get started. I'm going to set up January and show you what I'm thinking about January and this, and then I'm going to do the flip after setting up. I'm going to set up January, and then I'm going to set up like a full week or two, just so I can like get started on using this. Because it's actually January 1st when I'm filming this, so oops. here and set up a little something something, because I've been getting ideas. I am going to, because in my regular weeks, where is my tape? Like in my weeks for 2021, I had a page that listed the highlights of each day, like the highlight that I wanted to use to do my sticker a day spread in my classic Happyplanner. And I am going to continue that, but I am also moving my meal planning setup from my bullet journal into my Hobonichi Weeks, because my bullet journal I'm not always carrying with me, but this one I am always carrying with me. So when I go to the shop, like grocery shopping and stuff, I can quickly check what I had planned for dinner if I forget, or if I want to make sure that I want to, if I want to change something or something. I've been thinking while I've been using the weeks that I should just put my meal planning in here. And sometimes when I've been late for setting up my bullet journal or whatever else has happened, like a delay and stuff, I have had to put, I'm sorry, this is really bad that it keeps wobbling like that. Okay, I'm just going to trim this carefully. Right now I'm very glad I don't have any tabs, because I would probably accidentally cut them off. This is just a piece of vellum that I have printed and foiled, and it's available in my shop if it's a pattern you're interested in. And I am putting it here, I will show you in the flip, but I'm putting it here as a kind of divider so I can easily find this section. And I'm a little unsure if I'm going to do this. These are just some stickers that I printed for this. This is a modified version, or it's a different version than the one I used for my Year at a Glance or Future Log, or whatever you want to call it, that we will see later. And I am putting it, the header, I'm putting it here because I recently saw, like, I've been binging Hobonichi Week setups and how people use them on flip throughs and everything, and I saw someone, I can't remember her name right now, give me a sec, I think I wrote it down. Yeah, her name is Sarah Martinez on YouTube, and she had this really great point about putting the headers, or putting things like names and whatever, like putting a marker on the top right and the bottom left. I haven't done the bottom left on all of these, and I won't, especially not on this one, because I don't need this, but also because this is going to be a one-page spread. But because when you flip, it will be easily visible, like quickly. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And also it gives me a little a little more room to write because I had the header, like I can show you one of the ones. I haven't written one yet because it's an April start, so it goes kind of far along. But as you can see, this is the kind of setup, and I just write like a line or two each day, and this takes up like 2 or 3 spaces, like lines, while this one I can now use that space, so more of them will get the longer line, and I'll just use the, like I have it divided up here, I'll just move that like down here. So now I'm just going to take my Sakura Pigma Micron 005, which is 0.20 millimeter line thickness, and just write like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Like write all the dates all the way down here, and I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, I'm back, and now this is how it came out. So now I'll be writing like a line a day all down here, and then I'm going to turn the page, and I will take a dinner plan sticker from an old kit, but I didn't use the whole thing, and I'm going to do basically the same thing, like that. And maybe I'll add like a dinner related sticker down here in the corner somewhere. But for this, I'm going to need a little bit more space, so I'm just going to write 15 dates on here, and then 16 dates, or 16 dates on this one and 15 on this one, I think it will be. So I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so I changed my mind, and I am doing this as a one-page spread, and then this one will just be for notes and to-dos, I think. And I've been debating if I'm going to add something else to this month section. I've done the math, and I have about 6.5 pages or something that I can use per month if I want to go that route. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. So I think we're going to start the flip now. Okay guys, it's time for the flip through. This is what the front looks like. It's just in my PVC cover with the cherries on it. In here I have some stickers, just some scripts that I've printed, like that are school related for my kids' school. And then here I have a packet of blotting paper, just oil absorbing paper that I got from AliExpress. It's really cheap, and I'm going to maybe find a little tiny envelope or something to put a couple of them in, so I don't have to have the whole pack bulk of my book, but for now they're here. And then this is the inside front cover. I added this quote sticker from the Happyplanner. Though she be but little, she is fierce. It's a Shakespeare quote, and it fits because I am very short. And then this one I added because this is close to the color that I dye my hair, and I thought it was cute. It's just a sticker from AliExpress. This is from Graffiti Trash Studio. It's a keyboard for a computer, and it says "Don't ever lose your control." And I use my keyboard a lot in my work. when I do speech-to-text interpreting for the hard of hearing. So this fit me very well. I had to have it. These are just some stickers from the Watzorama advent calendar and a freebie from the order I placed with her. These are some the name of the month stickers that I've printed and foiled, and you'll see what I do with them a little later on in this flip. This I've left blank. I'm not really sure if I want to do like a washi dashboard on here. I might do some washing on here maybe, but I like to just put things down like organically, like when if I get a sticker order and it has a cute die cut in it, or like a cute seal sticker or whatever on the packaging, I like put those in here. I liked how that evolved through the year in my 2021 Hobonichi week, so I will be doing the same here, so I don't stick everything up front. These are from my shop, and they have a lovely green foil on them with the cherry pattern, because I love my cherries. If you couldn't tell from the cover, I love my cherries. This is the, I want to call it like a calendex or future log. It's like your year all laid out, and I am going to use this for our work schedules and like any days the kids have off of school, or any special days happening at school, like when the parents can come for specific events and that kind of thing. All that good stuff, it goes on here with codes. So I'll do like my fiance's work schedule in codes. If he has a night shift, day shift, early shift, that all has codes, and it will be in his color. And then my work things, and yeah, all that good stuff. Like, so this really helps because I travel for work. So if I'm looking at assignments to sign up for, then I can see here if it's gonna crash with some time that he has to do like a night shift, then I can't go, or we have to get a sitter and that kind of thing. Or I try to make sure I don't do any traveling when the kids are off school, so that kind of helps with having everything, like all the info right here. And I will also be duplicating this into my home planner, the one that stays at home, which is going to be my big happy planner. There will be a setup for that sometime in the near future too. This is how December turned out. As you can see, it's been a while between my flipping this and my setting this up. It's been a few weeks actually. So I've used it, so I've journaled in it. And then this is January that I haven't used because I just set this up. And I will be doing, try to get a little ahead on the months. I'll be doing February soon and then March, so that I can future plan in this. That worked well for me in 2021. Then we get to the weeks. And as you can see, I was very busy at this time, so I've just put some stickers down. Here I did a little journaling, but I do have like notes so I can, on pictures, so I can back journal, like just memory keep in here, which is what I'm going to do. Because I got sick for Christmas week and everything, and yeah, it was a whole thing. And then it's this week, and this is the week we set up. And the week after, this is the lovely kit from Watzorama. Again, I cannot recommend that shop enough. She's very talented. And I'll also be trying to do a couple of weeks ahead later when I have time, when I have set up all the other planners and things. I will be doing that. And then because I have this in a TN cover with an elastic, I put the elastic on the first page of the notes pages, so I can just easily flip right to this. So this works like a permanent bookmark in here, which is really practical. Then these pages I'll be using for pen testing and maybe some washi swatching like I did in 2021. And I did the same neat trick with that elastic here, so I can just flip easily to this. So here I swatched some of the newest washi. I did this week. And I started pen testing on this page and then worked that way. I don't know why, that's just how it worked. I'll be doing it the other way around this year. But that's how it's going to look when it's finished. The pen swatches. So these are also for pen testing, and then I just numbered out the grid. So I have like an easy quick glance, and that like worked out really well when I was setting up all my grids, because I just take this number and divide it by how many sections I want. Like if I want full year or whatever, then yeah, I just do basic math with these numbers. And I know a lot of people like sketch out boxes and stuff. I don't do that like in that much detail. I don't need that. I just need this, and then I have what I need to make the spread in question. Then this is my social media tracker. I don't track like followers and that kind of thing. I track like if I did posts, like if I posted, if I filmed for YouTube, if I edited, and when it goes live and that kind of thing, and when I put things on Etsy and all that kind of thing. That's what I do here. And last year I had this space up between the name of the month and the dates, but I didn't really use the notes section when I did that, so this time I moved the whole tracker like together, and then I put the notes area down here instead. These are just some stickers, clear just icon stickers from the Happyplanner, from one of their books. I don't know exactly which one right up on the top of my head, but I'll try to link it below with all the other information. Then this is my headache, birth control, and cycle tracker. So these are Happycutiestudio stickers, and this is from, I want to say Dookplokdesigns. I don't remember exactly, but it's old. I got it like a long time ago, but I'll name the shop below. And this is just a sticker that I made. It's a red camellia. And I just use the key here to mark off what's in the correlating column, what relevant information I need for that thing. Like these are for tracking my headaches because I have migraines. So that is like an important thing to differentiate, and that's why head has its own column, because there's often like crossover. I often have migraines and like cycle things happening at the same time, that kind of thing. So this kind of spread has worked well for me for years, and I just moved it from my bullet journal and into here because I don't always carry my bullet journal around with me everywhere because it's an A5. So yeah, I've been experimenting with different sizes and things, but I figured that this year I'm doing an A5 Stology as my bullet journal for the year, or for the start of the year at least, like for yearly, like big trackers for the family and all that kind of thing that I don't necessarily need to carry around every day, but that I do keep track of and fill out and that kind of thing. And yeah, this is Family Health, which is just the same kind of tracker as the two previous ones, just with the key being for family health. Every family member has their own color. And then I made a key for if all 4 kids are sick at the same time, which, let's be honest, that does happen every once in a while. And I left 3 spaces for each date in case I had to track more than one person's illness, or more than one, like if someone is really ill and needs emergency or needs the doctor and whatever, that kind of, I needed space for all of that, so I just put 3 columns on each. And then I have space for notes, These stickers are just leftovers from one of my own kits from my own shop. This is from Papershire. This is my weight tracker. I'm not currently on like any specific diet or that kind of thing, but I am keeping track of my weight, and I like both the visual graph of how the progress, or not the progress, but the fluctuation is, and to have the numbers like I weigh every week, so just to keep track of that. And I just made boxes for every week, like for every, yeah, so there's 52 boxes. These are stickers from the Happyplanner, the same sticker book as before. This one is from Dookplokdesigns also. This is just like motivational, like my goals and my like how I'm gonna get there, like habits and what I'm gonna do and for my health this year, and the goals I want to reach. So they're like getting more sleep, walk this really steep hill that's close to where we live, be able to walk that without losing my breath and getting very tired, swim 200 meters without getting so exhausted I have to nap after, just, yeah, getting less back pain, less elbow pain, because I broke that in November 2020 and kind of still hurts sometimes, so I make sure to stretch and that kind of thing. And then I just thought this quote was really funny because I found this sticker in the sticker pack from that I got off AliExpress with these 50s style pinup girls, and this one was perfect because she's standing on a scale, and I just wrote, "You don't get the ass you want by sitting on it," and then I just made a funny arrow and said illustration of the ass I want. Then this is my quarterly check-in. I will be writing down my stats, like beginning of the year, after 3 months, after 9 months, and then end of the year. Just to see my progress and just to write like how like I'll be kind of answering how my goals are going and like how I'm doing on those and what if I'm changing something, or yeah, all that kind of thing. And then this is my pet health tracker. I am looking for like a cute sticker or maybe a picture of my pets to put here. That's why I haven't wrote the pet health thing yet, but that's what it's going to be. So it's just one column per day for each of my pets. We have our Newfoundland puppy, or puppy, she's 1 year old now, and a couple of cats. They are brother and sister. They are spayed and neutered, and they are 6 years old. So yeah, just a column for each, a space for notes, and then a key. So it's like if they're sick, if they have vaccines, if they are doing like worm treatments, or when my puppy has, or when my dog has her heat period, meds for grooming, weight checks, eye drops, all that kind of thing. This is my dog food tracker, which is very relevant because I have a very big dog and she eats a lot of food. So I have what brand of food, how big the bag was, because we buy them in like 15 kilo bags or ish at a time. When it was opened, when it was empty, and any notes, like if we try a new brand, then I can write, did she like it, didn't you like it, that kind of thing. Or did she need more of this brand than of that brand, because brands have different like feeding things and whatever. These stickers are from the Happyplanner book, except this one, which is mine, like from my own design. I don't know if I've put it in the shop, but if you're interested, let me know. And then this is an order tracker for dog food, because I can see here how quickly she empties a bag, and then I can see how many bags I currently have left, and then I'll see when I need to order to be sure that I have an overlap so she doesn't run out of like the kibble and whatever. So it's what shop I got it from, the date I bought it, the number of bags I get because I buy bulk, because I have to order online because they don't stock this brand here locally. So it's like number and price, and I do price per bag and per kilo, so I have track of that, date shipped, date received, and any like remarks. And then this one is the cat food tracker, and I don't need to have tracker for when it's shipped because I buy locally. So it's brand, which store locally we got it from, the price, the date it was bought, the date the bag was opened, the date it was emptied, and then how big the bag was. And then I have another sticker from that same sticker book. This is pet notes, like if I need to put any additional notes about health or that kind of thing. And these are also pages set aside for that because my dog has some health things coming up, so I know I will be wanting to take notes from like when we're at the vets, what they're telling me and whatever. So I just gave myself some room for that. And then this is our financial goals and just quick look, like very abbreviated version, like a very quick look of like our expenses and our budget. And this is for what we actually have coming in, and then these are the set expenses like house loan, car loan, insurance, water, like taxes and all that kind of just set, like daycare, that is the same, stays the same all year, that goes here. And then I'm not really sure how exactly I'm dividing up the categories yet, but I want to try to get our food budget under 6,000 kroners per month. So I'm going to do some kind of setup to see like that, how that plays out, like how that divides between household and food, and yeah, and for the kids, because they have to budget for if someone suddenly needs like a new jacket because their jacket tore playing at school, or if somebody outgrows something, I need like a budget to take that from. So, and if the pets need something, if my dog's leash breaks again, she's a big dog, she breaks her leash every once in a while. So yeah, all that good stuff. And then I am doing the 2022 22 things in 2022 thing, and one of those is, for me, is saving 22,000. So I'm going to track that, but not in here. And then this is the wish lists for the whole family, because for years now, well, I've got like the whole what we're giving as gifts thing down, like that I plan weeks ahead, like months ahead and everything. But then people come to me at like the end of November, beginning of December, and ask like, yeah, what do you guys want for Christmas? And I'm like, I don't know, because at that point I'm so stressed and so up into what everybody else needs and things that I don't even remember that my kid told me in June that he really wants this Super Mario thing or whatever. So I made wish lists that I'm gonna track for a whole year. And this is a Happycutiestudio sticker. It's like a planner girl with planner stickers, because of course stickers are gonna be on my list. And then I have one for my fiance, one for each of our kids, and then one for like the whole family, because sometimes we like, if we want board games for the whole family, like a specific board game or something for the house and that kind of thing, that goes on here. another cute little elf sticker from Happycutiestudio, just to mark that it's like it. And this also works for birthdays. Like if my kids say, oh, I really want this thing, then I can write it here and then I'll see it the whole year around. So it's just really helpful. And then this is for the necessities, which is like if, like I said, if the kids need new jackets, or like when they're going to need new pairs of shoes. That's just inevitable. Kids grow, that kind of thing. So like what we actually are going to have to get goes on this. And this one is like for the house, like if we need new curtains or if we need a new washer and dryer, that kind of thing, it will go on here. And then miscellaneous is just everything else, like if we need something for the car or the garden or just miscellaneous. And then this is going to be like a running shopping list. So if we're like, oh, we need this and that for the shower, or we need this and that, like a new hamper or whatever, then this is just the running list, like what we need, and then tick it off. I was debating if I was going to divide it up, that's why there's like lines up here, by season, like spring, summer, and winter, but I don't think so. I don't think I will. I think I'll color code it instead, because I will be writing the thing here and then I'll be highlighting it in the color where it belongs. And then this is our subscriptions, like Netflix and self-service and internet and all that kind of thing goes on here. Magazines, you know, all the silly and necessary subscriptions just at a glance, so that if we need to budget for something, like say the car breaks down and we have to cut back on things, then I can see here what's worth cutting back on of subscriptions and that kind of thing. And so it's name of the thing or brand or company or whatever, price, if it's a weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly subscription, like when it's paid, the date it's paid, and any notes. Like if we end one, I'll just say ended on and date it is. And then this is online orders, which is just the same thing as with the dog food, just except like size and whatever. It's just the shop, if it's pickup or delivery, like if I have to go to the post office, or if it's coming to me. Date it was bought, date it was sent, date I received it, and any remarks, like if the box was broken or whatever. And then this is a sticker from Happycutiestudio. It's Coco the koala, and it says parcel arrived. And I gave myself three pages of order tracking, and for the sake of my budget, I hope I won't need to make any others. But if I do, then I'll just keep it going. And if you see here, I've just made a pattern just to color code it up at the top, and I've done that with all or most of the financial stuff. It's the same color gray brush pen, and it's the Sigma, I think, brush sign pen. I'll be linking that too below. So, and then this is tracking how my kids grow during the year. So it's one column for each quarter, because they will have birthdays, so that's why age, because they will each have a birthday in here somewhere. And then it's age, height, weight, clothing size, shoe size, and for my toddler it's also diaper size, so that I have like a record of how that changes over the year, and so that when I see on the shopping list that, oh, so and so needs a new pair of this or that, then I will double check the size here before buying, or before wishing, before, like if my mom asks like what sizes do the kids wear, then I'll just quick check it here. And then this is my year in pixels. It's a yearly, like a mood tracker for the whole year, because I've been trying on and off for the last few years to track my mood with a mood tracker every month, and I spend a lot of time setting it up, and then I don't use it. Often because I don't have the bullet journal with me when I remember to do so, or whatever, so I'm trying this as my last, like, this is the last one. I'm not, if this doesn't work, if I skip on this, then I'll just have to realize that I'm not a mood tracking person, but I am going to do this last ditch try. And I just used a Happyplanner sticker that said "Color Me Happy" because it fit very well with like the whole spread and the whole point. And these are from AliExpress or Wish. They're old. It's the Totoro movie. It's from the scene where they try to grow the tree. So growth, get it? Kind of felt that fit. It's one of our favorite movies as a family. And then I color coded the moods here, so I'll be coloring in each square with the main mood of the day. And if I have like one day that's like both really happy but I will also get like really angry, then I'll just divide the square in half. And I have ecstatic, excited, happy, content, neutral, meh, frustrated, blue, and sad. The difference between these are like if I am really, really, really sad and like crying a lot, or if I'm just feeling sort of blue, like, you know, not like, oh, I could cry the whole day, kind of sad, but just not feeling great either, like, you know, you get it. And then irritated and annoyed, which is also a very specific difference. I could have said irritable, but I wrote irritated, so well, that works. And then there's angry and livid and grief, because some days you just are just grief. That's just how life works sometimes. And then the last one says bitch, because some days you're just bitch days, you know. And I figured if I was gonna do this, and if there's gonna be a point to it, then I have to be honest, so bitch is on there. Then this is a spread for tracking my T-swaps for 2022. And I don't have like a set number. I don't know how many, if any, I'm going to be doing, because it kind of depends if I have someone to swap with and that kind of thing. So I just made a simple, just dedicated page to it. This is a sticker from Happycutiestudio, I'm sorry. This is from Papershire. These are also Happycutiestudio. This cute washi is from there. It's just tea and coffee and everything. And then this is also from Papershire. And I used icons like this because it lets me see very easily that, oh, this is my tea tracker, or this is my whatever tracker. And I saw this, someone did this on YouTube with like the headers. They wrote like if they would maybe have put like T-swaps or name of the month or whatever on the corner there, but I figured that I could do the same with stickers because I know what they mean, so, and it's my planner, I can do what I want, right? But I took that inspiration and ran with it, and the YouTuber was Sarah Martinez. I'll write that too down below. But I thought it was genius because then you can just easily see it when you flip like this, and you don't have to like turn every page separately. So that was really cool. So I did the same thing here. So this is the check this out tracker, like for if I see like a trailer for something, or someone tells me, like a friend tells me, oh, I think you would really like this, it's on Viaplay, then I can go like, oh, write it down here so that I don't forget, and so I don't annoy my fiance by asking for the third time, oh, do you want to watch this show with me? And then he's like, no, and I answered this 3 days ago. So why are you asking again? So yeah, writing things down. Or he's like, oh, you want to see this trailer for that movie we're gonna see? And I'm like, we're seeing a movie? What movie? Oh, you know, I told you about this a year ago. And I'm like, I don't remember. So lists. I'm a list person. This is also from Happycutiestudio. This washi, I'm sorry, I can't tell you which brand or that kind of thing it is. It comes from a shop, like a small local art store in the city I was in for work. So yeah, and this is from the Happyplanner sticker book, same one. These are also from Happyplanner sticker books. This is Papershire. This is Wish or AliExpress, same as the other one. And this is just movie night. And I am doing a repeat of a spread that I did back in 2015 in my bullet journal. And it was really popular back then. It was like all over Pinterest and Instagram, and everyone was doing it. And I liked it. It worked for me back then. I thought it was cute, so I figured I would do it again. And it's just, I'm gonna doodle like a popcorn and write the title of the movie inside the popcorn, and then color in the popcorn with some color. Or maybe I won't color it, I'll just write it down, because my doodling it and writing it means I watched it, because I didn't want to pre-draw the popcorns, because that would put pressure on me to like watch a lot of movies when I maybe won't. I'm going to try to do the 22 movies thing with my kids, but yeah, all that good stuff. So that's movies. And then this is I just copied my own spread from last year, just book tips, same concept as the movie or watch this, check this out tracker, just writing things down when I see them, like a book title I want to check out or see if that's for me. I'll just write the thing here, and then I can Google it later or read the back of, oops, this fell down on top of me, or whatever. I can check it out, but if I don't write it, I won't remember it. So it's just some more stickers from Papershire. All of these are from Papershire, and this is the books I actually read. So this is the tips, like I'll write the title, and maybe I'll even write who tipped me, or if it was someone specific, and then I'll write like to be read if it's for me, or maybe I'll cross it out if it wasn't for me, that kind of thing. And then this is what I actually read, so I'll just write the title, if it's love or not, how many pages, when I started and when I finished. I debated doing like a star system, but I figured that would take up too much room or whatever, so I'll just write if I loved it, if it was meh, or if it was like really not for me, that kind of thing. And then this is my Audible listens of the year. Because I want to track that. I use Audible a lot, like a lot. So because I went from reading like 100 books a year or more before college, and then I started college and I had to read the heavy curriculum instead of as many books, so it went down to maybe like half or a little less than half a year. And then I had kids, and I have read like 50 books since my son was born 8 years ago, or somewhere around that. So, but I have consumed a lot of audiobooks because I went over to audiobooks for a lot of that time. So that's why this is a double spread, because this will actually get pretty full. While this one, I just gave myself 1 page, and I'm not gonna even need to make another one, but we'll see. This is another Papershire sticker. These holographic or silver ones are just from a sheet of stickers that came with a toy. My kids got ones and they didn't want the stickers, so they gave them to me. So, and that was the only headphone stickers I had, so I used them. And this one is Happycutiestudio and #momlife, just because, like I said, I went to audiobooks when I became a mom. So, And then this is for my gaming, which since I became a mom, I also don't do that much of, but I am trying to get more into it because I'm trying to do things that are for me, because I do a lot of hobbies like knitting and crocheting and just being creative and making things, but that a lot of that is very like I produce things, if that makes sense. Like I'm being productive while doing my hobby, and I kind of need something that is like not necessarily productive at all, that is just me relaxing and doing something that is just fun for me and no stress and pressure of having to finish it on time or that kind of thing. And books, I love books, but when I sit down with a book, I can find it hard to put it down. So whilst the game, I can just hit save and put down, so it's a different kind of like unwinding. So, but I don't know how much space I'm going to need, so I've just put some stickers down to mark off that that's what I want to use this area for, and we'll just see how that goes. And then this is my dinners to try, which means like recipes, tips for new recipes to try. And this is, well, I forgot, these are from Graffiti-Studio. This is from Happycutiestudio. This is just a vellum that I printed and foiled myself. It's available in the shop. If you want it, I have it in holographic silver here, and I just put this in to just easily mark off where my month's setup start, because this, like all of this, is just different trackers and that kind of thing. So I wanted to easily see, but I'm not a tab person, so I put this vellum in here, because here is my like 1 line a day highlights kind of thing. I use this, like I write the highlights for the day here, and then I use this when I do my sticker a day in my Happyplanner Classic Memory Keeping, and for like journaling, if I do journaling after the fact and that kind of thing, I also use this one to jog my memory and to see the highlight and like what the focus of the day was and that kind of thing. So I just write very shortly here. And as you can see, I put the name of the month here, and that's what I'm using these stickers for, which is, they are like a modified version of this, or they're these stickers but with an outline instead of a whole background thing that I just cut and foiled and used for this. And then I put in a habit tracker here off camera, because I am going to be doing habit tracking in my bullet journal. I think I'm a little unsure if I'm going to keep doing it in here or in my bullet journal, but for now it's in here. So because my bullet journal isn't finished set up yet, and yeah, I'm just kind of trying it out and seeing how I feel about it. Having it in here does make sense, because this is my everyday carry. So we'll see. And like, as you can see, I am sort of bullet journaling, because bullet journaling is a system. It's not a specific type of book or a specific way of doing like your decorative journaling or whatever. It is a system of using bullets and lists and trackers. So essentially I've split my bullet journal in half, like my yearly, like the fun trackers, you could say, are going to be in the bullet journal, and then the more practical and like on the ones I need on the go or every day are in here. And then it's my meal planning, which also used to be in my bullet journal, but I'm putting it in here now because that's more practical to me, for the same reason as having everything else in here that is practical. It's more practical to me. And that's what I have for the month so far. I'm a little unsure if I'm gonna add anything else. Maybe if I keep the habit tracker in here, I'll evolve it into, or put it over 2 spreads. It depends on how much tracking I need to do, but I do have enough pages to do like 4 to 6 pages a month, so we'll see. So for now I have 3 for January. Might add more as we go along, but this is the chunk of pages that I have left after my setup. And then this is my kids' school semesters, the spring semester and the fall semester. Just at a glance, I have color coded for my kids, and I will be filling this in after I finish flipping it and taking pictures for Instagram and that kind of thing. I will be filling it in with, like, because some days the twins and my oldest have like their days are just as long, or some get out shorter days or longer days or whatever, all that kind of thing. So I'll be writing that here. I'll also be writing the subjects they have on each day, and I'll be marking like when they need to have swimwear and all that kind of thing. And then this is where school ends, and they have after school activity, and then when that closes and we pick them up, then this is just for marking off like extracurricular activities, like when they have like swim class or gymnastics or that kind of thing. That also goes on here, just so I can see like how their weeks look at a glance when I'm planning things and everything. And then just small space for notes, like if anything changes, because sometimes they have like a certain subject until the mid of the semester, and then they switch it off to something else. So then I'll just mark off here, or the classes, like the level they're at, like first grade, second grade, that kind of thing, their grade will be split in 2 classes, and then, or groups, and then maybe group A has swim class on a certain days or certain weeks, and then the other group has on other weeks, and that. So like I'll be putting in the notes which group my kids are in and which, like how that changes and that kind of thing. Then I have just clipped together some personal info, like emergency contacts and everything, and I put this on the last notes page just because then it's easily findable. And I just used this cute like penguin clip that I got from some cute little stationery store in the city I was in like 8 years ago or something. So I can't link to them, but they are cute. And then this is the My 100 page, and this I've decided is going to be my happiest moments of the year, and I'm not gonna write it like at the end of the year. I'm gonna write like, oh, this was a really happy moment, this is something I want to remember. I'll put that in here. So like when my toddler quit diapers, or if someone gave me a big gift, or if I accomplished something that I've been working for, or all that kinds of things. My kids made me something artsy or whatever. Just like big things and small things. And then these I just left as they are. I'm going to try to, or I'm going to Google them and figure out what they are. Same with this one, because I think that's kind of fun. And then the stretches, I actually do these when I'm traveling and things, so I think they're kind of fun to have, just as a reminder. These I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. Maybe I'll swatch washi or something over here. And then this spread I really like. This is genius because I am so rubbish at remembering people's ages. So I'm going to basically highlight because it shows the year you were born and how old you will be this year. So like I'll highlight my mom's birth year on here, but she would kill me if I showed that on camera. So I'm kidding, but she wouldn't be very happy if I told her age on camera. So yeah, so I really like this. This helps me a lot, and I definitely did use this a lot in 2021. And then that's it. Like, this is gonna be just some contacts, important numbers and whatever, and this is going to be stickered up during the year, as is this part, probably. We'll see how that goes. And then I've just left some die cuts and things. This is from Moonhollow Designs, this cute boba with the suit sprites in it. These are from Watzorama, just more of the, basically the whole advent calendar is like in here. And then these are just some icons I've cut and foiled, and some scripts I've foiled for myself, just because when I print sticker kits, there's always a section like at the bottom of the print and cut available area that is not filled up with, like, that is left blank. So I fill it up with like icons and just whatever for myself, just to use the space, just to not waste the sticker paper. And so then I use them for like test foiling to check if the machine's really ready, and or to try out new foils. Like this pink here is a new color, so I tried that out, and yeah, just that kind of thing. So that's what like these really badly or messy looking things are. And this is just a final heart that I have left over from a project that I'm going to use somewhere along the way, I'm sure. And then just my Muji pens, the blue and the black, and an erasable Pilot Friction in 0.5, which is a skinnier one that I really like. And as you can see, I like that I have 3 pen loops, because I usually don't use my pens, like I usually don't stick them through the loop. I just did this to expand them a little, because I do like this so that I can have more pens. I know I'm a little weird that way, I'm sorry, I just want you. And this is just one of the Hobonichi notebooks. Currently it's blank, but it's just like ideas for the Etsy shop, or from like video ideas and whatever. That just a place to write it all down, because I did do them like just wherever in the other weeks, but then I figured that this year I will do them in a booklet, because they're not necessarily like, if I don't fulfill every idea for the whole year or everything, then I don't have to keep going back and looking in my old planner. I'll just have it in here, and this one can just be transferred over to next year if I have pages left over, or they came in a pack of 3, so I'll have more books if I need them. So that's what this is going to be. And then just like shopping lists, like if I'm sitting on an airplane and I have this idea and I'm like, oh, but I need these supplies, then I can write that down here like as I have the idea, and then I can remember it for later. And then these are just some more kits. These are some from Papershire, some more from the Advent calendar, some from Happycutiestudio, just some icons and cute ones. They're currently mostly for journaling. I'm going to switch them out for more planning type ones, because this is like January 1st is when I switch from journaling to actual planning in this one, and then the other one becomes journaling until April, which is good because my 5-year hasn't arrived yet, so I'll be noting down in that one and then doubling up in my 5-year. But there you have it. That is my Hobonichi Weeks Mega setup for 2022 so far. And I just put this charm that came with one of my Christmas orders from a fabric store on here, because it was cute. It's a measuring tape, almost looks like a little washi tape too, so doubles as either. So there she is in my Chilyleather cover, and I am going to sign off because I am very tired and need to go to bed. but I had to do this because I need this for planning, like ASAP. I'm doing this later than I was going to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that I had to split this into 2 parts.